Hi, welcome back to my Elliott Wave channel, Elliott Wave World. This channel is for those who are really interested in Elliott Wave Theory and Elliott Wave analysis. This is not for the quick short-term trading. I discuss long-term trends here, and so is the case today. Today, the first chart I am going to take up is the World Index Weighted Weekly chart. This is formed by the 10 largest economies, as you can see on the chart: USA, China, India, Japan, Germany, UK, France, Italy, Canada, really, Brazil. So on the chart, you can see that from the lows of 2020, minor wave 4 of intermediate wave 3 is in progress, which is tracing out a possible triangle. Possible because we in Elliott parlance talks about the probabilities, not the certainties. There is no certainty in financial world, and this world is fraught with uncertainties. So on the daily chart of world index, you can see that this weighted index has not been able to break above the BD trend line, and as a result it has opened a leg down, which may be possibly a E wave of the minor wave 4. Once complete, world index should rally in minor wave 5. So now on to S&P 500 index. This is a very long term chart of S&P 500 index. I have put grand super cycle degree wave count on this. The 1999 high was the grand super cycle wave 3 from the lows of 1932, and thereafter and super cycle degree ABC to complete the grand super cycle degree wave 4, and from there S&P 500 rallied into 2018 17 18 primary wave 1, and then a flat extended flat expanded flat wave 2 a primary degree, and from there intermediate wave 1 2 and are complete, and now we are in intermediate wave 3. So on the lower time frame, S&P 500 index has completed 4-minute degree waves and one sub one minute wave in the form of a leading triangle, then in a pullback into the minute wave 2, and then it rallied to the all-time high here. Now the price action has been choppy, and we can expect a rally from here, or if the correction drags on for some time more to the downside, then it may be that an ABC is still in the making, and before a meaningful rally could happen. So that's all for the S&P 500 index. And the next case is the Nifty 50 index from India, and here you can see that the price action is sideways to down in minor wave 4, and the minor wave A of A wave of this minor degree wave 4 has traced out a leading diagonal, which means that this is not the final low. It may be a WXY wave, or it may be a diagonal, but still this is not the final low. On an alternate chart of the Nifty 50 index weekly index, if my alternate count is proven correct, then this correction will be more prolonged. vis-a-vis in proportion to the intermediate wave 1 and intermediate wave 2. It consumes quite some time. If this is the fourth wave, then it is likely to consume even more time than this small leg down, which I have marked as my minute wave A. So that's for the Nifty weekly alternate count. Now on to advanced decline line of BSE Sensex stocks. You can see that there is a positive divergence developing here, and while the price has hit lower lows, this AD line has not confirmed to the downside, and instead it has moved up on the upside. However, this line is still, the close is below 0 degree line, and this price is choppy sideways, so that shows that there is not much strength in the market, and market is sideways to down. However, there are little signs that maybe we are bottoming out for a short time. So that was about the BSC AD line, advanced decline line, and the next market I am going to discuss is that of Bitcoin. US dollar Bitcoin is in sideways mode in a minute wave 4 triangle. This triangle is a running triangle as B wave has crossed the origin of the A wave. So if the subdivisions of this chart are to be discussed, I can see on the chart that in A wave, which is minute wave A, the subdivision show a WXY correction. Thereafter, the B wave was in zigzag ABC, C wave WXY, which finished at 91530, and thereafter the D wave was even more complex. The A wave went straight up to 10,102,618 levels. That was the 0.618 retracement of this C leg, and thereafter a choppy price sideways. That was WXYXZ in the form of microwave A, then microwave B also a WXY to 98,307, and then wave C to the downside, which ended at 93,340 levels. Thereafter, a sharp up move and a sharp down move. Most probably, we are in second wave of the C wave of this D leg of the triangle. However, I will soon discuss the alternate here. Since this down leg has been quite steep, though it do not break any rules of the Elliott Wave Theory, because second waves can retrace up to 100% of the impulse wave. However, from the look of it, I will be tempted to discuss alternate an alternate scenario here, and that is that this up move from the B wave low is a completed D wave. See, in that case, the price action will be very narrow, and most probably we are in the E wave of the minute wave 4. If proven correct, then this correction will be coming to an end. But remember, this is an alternate count, and from the look of it, this do not appeal me too much. I will be waiting for the previous discount, the main count, my prime count, and that this D wave is still continuing. So that was about the Bitcoin, and next is the crude oil. Yeah, I like this chart very much. As you can see how the grand super cycle wave 4 is developing from the highs of 2007-8. This fourth wave was has traced out an ABC cycle wave which completed the super cycle wave A leg of this correction. Then thereafter a sharp B wave, that is super cycle degree wave B, and now we are crude oil is in super cycle degree wave C, of which it has completed the cycle degree wave A and a cycle degree wave B triangle. And if my count is correct, then we are in the cycle degree C of super cycle degree wave C. From the chart, you can in infer that I have a triangle scenario for wave 4, because of wave 4s are the home of triangles. So on a larger degree, so grand super cycle degree wave 4, I am expecting this pattern to play out. If correct, then we are in the super cycle degree wave C, thereafter wave D and E, and that will complete the grand super cycle degree wave 4. On a lower time frame chart, as you can see on the daily, the crude has completed a primary wave 1 or and 2 of the this cycle wave C, and I see continued weakness on this chart to the downside to complete the super cycle degree wave C. The in this super cycle degree wave C, you can see that A leg, that is a cycle wave A, was in impulse wave, wherein it had primary 1, 2, 3 and a triangle wave 4, and then swift 5 fifth primary wave to complete the A leg of the cycle degree. Thereafter it traced out a triangle, sideways triangle in the in cycle degree wave B, and now the final C wave down. So that was about the crude oil. Next is very interesting chart. This is gold yearly chart from 1833. You can see that how far back we can trace the origin of this chart. It during 1930s cycle wave 1, super cycle wave 1, thereafter in the 1950s super cycle wave 2, and in 1980 it was a super cycle degree wave 3, and super cycle degree wave 4 was completed in 2000. Thereafter gold has been in a very parabolic trajectory. This is a fifth super cycle degree wave. One thing about the commodities is that in stocks, generally the third wave is a extended wave, but in case of commodities, most often a fifth wave is an extended wave. If so, this is a guideline, not a rule. But if this guideline plays out, then we are in third cycle degree wave of this fifth super cycle degree wave. So that was on the yearly. Now move to the I move to the lower time frame chart. Here, as you can see that on monthly scale, this super cycle degree wave 4 ended in 2000. Thereafter, primary wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in 2011. Cycle degree one wave was completed. The second cycle degree wave was completed around 2015-16, and from there now we are in cycle degree wave 3, and in the process of completing first primary degree wave of cycle degree wave 3. So that was on the monthly chart. So moving on to the gold weekly chart, you can see that this primary wave 1 of cycle degree wave 3 has traced completed 4 intermediate waves, and is in the late stages of fifth intermediate wave. So I can expect this minor wave 5 of intermediate wave 5 to complete anytime now, and with that the first primary wave of on the gold chart will be completed, and thereafter a sideways to down primary wave 2 to the previous fourth wave may be uh, norm, because the guideline says that when first then primary wave or any impulse wave is completed, the second wave traces to the territory of one fourth degree wave of one lesser degree than the previous one. So you can expect that setback on the gold chart. So that was all for this week. I have discussed about so many markets, and I hope you enjoyed my analysis. And with that, I wish you a very happy weekend. See you in the next weekly video next week. Thank you so much for watching my channel. And with one request, that please, if you like my analysis, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.